Agnetha Fältskog's legacy is not defined by volume or spectacle but by intimacy. Her voice did not demand attention, it invited it. Soft yet powerful, clear yet deeply emotional, her singing became a quiet companion to millions of lives. As ABBA's music traveled across the world, Agnetha's vocals carried something profoundly human: vulnerability. Whether expressing longing, joy, or heartbreak, she sang as if confiding in the listener alone. That sense of closeness is what made her unforgettable. People didn't simply hear her songs, they recognized themselves within them. Her artistry extended far beyond sound. On stage and in photographs, Agnetha possessed a presence that felt natural rather than constructed. She never appeared to chase the spotlight. Instead, it seemed to follow her. There was a calm assurance in the way she stood, smiled, and moved, an elegance rooted in authenticity. While the era was full of bold personalities and flamboyant performances, she stood apart by being understated and sincere. That quiet strength became one of her most defining traits. Style was another language through which she expressed herself. Agnetha's fashion choices were memorable not because they were loud, but because they felt true to her. Flowing dresses, shimmering stage outfits, and clean, confident silhouettes reflected both the optimism of the time and her own personality. She balanced softness with confidence, creating an image that felt aspirational yet approachable. Decades later, her photographs still resonate, not as dated snapshots, but as timeless expressions of grace. They remind us that style, when rooted in self-assurance, never truly ages. Looking back at images from her career is like opening a window into a different rhythm of fame. There is no sense of performance for the camera, no forced glamour. Instead, we see ease, warmth, and a subtle joy. These moments feel genuine, as if captured between thoughts rather than staged for effect. That authenticity gives the images their power. They don't merely document a star, they preserve a feeling, a moment in cultural history when music and identity felt deeply connected. What continues to draw people to Agnetha is her honesty. She never presented herself as untouchable or larger than life. In interviews, music, and appearances, she came across as thoughtful and sincere, aware of both her strengths and sensitivities. That openness allowed fans to connect with her not just as an artist, but as a person. It's a rare quality and one that cannot be manufactured. Today, her influence remains quietly powerful. Longtime fans revisit her work with affection and gratitude, while new listeners discover a voice that feels timeless in an increasingly noisy world. Agnetha Fältskog endures not because of nostalgia alone, but because her artistry was rooted in truth. She reminds us that lasting impact comes from sincerity, and that true elegance, whether in music, style, or spirit, never fades.